Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, Mookie.
What's up, bro?
And we back
We back.
with another reaction video. Mookie.
Yo.
We got Ronaldo, bro.
Okay.
Now, look, bro. They killed us in the comment section because you know we've been saying it wrong. We've been calling this guy Robert Carlos for real.
Yeah.
You feel, I think they personally look alike.
I definitely would call him Robert Cole.
But we just really noticed, bro, and we so sorry. We understand when y'all say it's 3 R's.
Right.
Ronaldinho,
Right.
Robert Carlos, and Ronaldo.
Okay.
Out of all of them, bro,
Right.
do you think he might be the best one?
No, I think Ronaldo the best one.
Bro, this dude, now, me looking at his face and the
Right.
clips that we did see of him,
Right.
this dude is tough.
Yeah.
Like he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
So they all from Brazil, though.
Oh, they always from Brazil.
That stuff like that. Look, man.
Shout out to Brazil.
Shout out to Brazil. We ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We know
Send
y'all
me a
want.
plane ticket.
Hold on, bro. Let me see what's going on. We know y'all wanna get straight to the video. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Mookie, we ain't gonna play with. Let's go.
Of all the legends I've ever made videos about, there has always been one that, even when compared to others, stands on a league of his own. A player that had it all, and who many consider to be the most complete footballer of all time. Completely unstoppable, able to dance with the ball on his feet, and almost impossible to defend. No matter the stage.
Make sure, bro. Yo, just wanna make sure. Edit that out.
He proved time and time again that he was special. A player who, regardless of rules or era, would unquestionably dominate. Hey guys, what's up? It's Raymar, and today, after so many of you have been asking, we are, of course, finally gonna take a look at how good was Ronaldo the Fenomeno.
Phenomenal.
Ronaldo was born to be the perfect footballer. From the very beginning, as early as he can remember, he would be groomed by the streets of Rio de Janeiro his entire childhood. Ronaldo was so passionate about football that his mother, Sonia, would recall his childhood days saying, I always found him on the streets, playing with his friends when he should have been in school. When he was 11 years old, Ronaldo's parents would go through a divorce, which would lead Ronaldo to drop out of school completely. As you can imagine, for an 11-year-old, it's pretty tough to go through that.
11 years old?
11 years old, bro. That's tough.
Not 15, 16, 11.
11.
So I'm
11.
saying
That's
though,
fifth
like,
grade.
is they? I know they ain't saying he was like homeless though, was he?
No,
I know
I
he
guess
tried-
he just had to help support his mother. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cause his father for real.
His father left.
It's crazy how all amazing stories start off like that, bro.
Yeah.
Football would be Ronaldo's go-to, his escape, and his saving grace no matter the circumstance. This dedication and passion for the game made him blessed by the football gods. The football loved him just as much as he loved the game. At the age of 12, Ronaldo would join a local indoor futsal team called Social Ramos and go on to score 166 goals on his first season, which included a time where he scored a mind-blowing 11 out of his team's 12 total goals in a single
Oh my
match.
God.
Just imagine how the players on the other team must have felt watching that. To be honest, I probably would have left after that 10th goal. Ronaldo would say
For real.
that because he grew up playing on the streets, futsal was his first love when it came to the game. It's where he said he learned to be able to control the ball and move in the tightest of spaces, along with learning to have an incredibly soft touch. After playing in narrow alleyways with uneven paving his entire childhood, forcing him to master his control of the ball. The young Ronaldo would eventually be spotted by Brazilian legend Jairzinho, who, if you didn't know, led his country in scoring in the 1970 World Cup, even though he had Pelé as a teammate, which can only attest to his ability. When Jairzinho saw the young Ronaldo, he saw a player with incredible potential, a kid who just seemed different from all the others. So naturally, he knew that he had to have the young Ronaldo on his team. Jairzinho would quickly recognize the pure talent and skill that the young child prodigy Ronaldo had, and recommended that the 16-year-old should join his former club, Cruzeiro. However,
There you go. Starting these kids off as a star, bro. These kids playing professional at like
Hey,
15,
man.
16,
Yeah,
man.
bro, that's they do groom them overseas mighty young,
Yeah, and that's
and
a
they
fact.
put them up against grown men too, bro.
I got a question for y'all too, man. Do all Brazilians start off with footsie as y'all call that in the gym, because that's what they call in the gym.
Footsie,
Yeah. Do they start off like that? That's how they learn their street ball skills, because
Okay.
every Brazilian got some type of
street ball skill,
right.
bro.
You feel me? Or it's actually on the street, or they start off with footsie. Please let us know in the comment section, bro. I really want to know. Do I need to go practice some footsie? This movie crazy.
Ronaldo had always wanted to play for Flamengo, a Brazilian team he supported ever since he was a child, and also a club where Brazilian legends like Zizinho once played. However, Flamengo never decided to wait and give Ronaldo a chance. Jairzinho would push Ronaldo to play for Cruzeiro anyways, and speak to the club with a personal recommendation to eventually get him signed. This would finally take us to Ronaldo's senior career. At the incredibly young age of only 16, Ronaldo would make his professional debut for Cruzeiro. When I was
He
16,
snuck that
I
in
was
there.
still playing Pokemon on my Nintendo DS. Could you just imagine being that young and playing against fully grown men? It would take Ronaldo only a few months to gain national attention when he would score 5 goals in a single game, shocking even established
Hold on, bro.
footballers.
The single game, is that national? That's already when he above?
Yeah, I think he's playing professional at this time. So yeah, he scored 5 goals in a single game when he was already playing professional.
From his own country. Former Brazilian captain and legend Cafu recalls seeing Ronaldo play for the first time, saying he was still a kid. It was in a game where he ended up scoring 5 goals. From that point on, he showed that he was truly
Sound like a
phenomenon.
grown man to
At
me.
this point, Flamengo realized just how big of a mistake they made by not giving Ronaldo a chance. Because in his 2 seasons for Cruzeiro, Ronaldo would score an amazing 44 goals in 47 games. An incredible goal-scoring ratio of .94 goals a game at the age of 16, helping his club, which was by no means a real contender, win the Brazilian Cup. Ronaldo, as a 17-year-old, was asked to join the Brazilian national team for their 1994 World Cup run. Brazil would go on to win that World Cup, in which Ronaldo did not play at all, or for that matter, wasn't really even needed. But the experience of his seniors and multiple legends on that team would help mentor him as much as they could, along with giving Ronaldo a taste at world victory. After the 1994 World Cup, Ronaldo would move to the Netherlands to play for PSV Eindhoven, after former Brazilian teammate and legend Romario, who won the 1994 World Player of the Year and 1994 World Cup Golden Boot and Golden Ball, would recommend Ronaldo to play for the club, as he himself had played for them. Ronaldo would continue his absolutely phenomenal play by scoring 35 goals in 36 appearances in his first season.
That's
in the
crazy,
Eredivisie,
yo.
An insane .97 goals per game ratio.
.97 ratio, bro.
Bro, I mean he's a bucket. wherever he goes.
He's scoring every game,
Scored
regardless.
every game, bro.
They should have just put the whole team on him. I'm a score. So he didn't score one game.
Right.
That's crazy, yo.
In fact, after scoring a hat-trick in the UEFA Cup against Bayern Leverkusen,
The
German
Champions
World Cup
League.
winner Rudi Voller said, "Never in my life have I seen an 18-year-old play this way. Ronaldo was so skilled at dribbling the ball, it was like he was glued to his
Too
feet,
deep.
with some even saying that it seemed like he was even faster dribbling the ball than running without it." His second season at PSV would see him suffer the first injury of his career, causing him to play nearly 50%
Killed the
less
goalie.
matches than last season. But nevertheless, before he went down, managed to score 19 goals in 21 games. Still nearly a goal per
.90,
game
bro.
ratio, all at the age of 19. Before he would even turn 21, he broke the world record transfer fee of 19.5 million euros, which back in 1996 was an absolutely insane amount of money. When Barcelona decided to go all out and grab him, he would be worth every single cent and more, as during his first season, Ronaldo scored an insane 47 goals in 49 appearances, winning him
crazy.
the
Boy, a
Liga
scoring
Top Scorer
machine,
award
yo.
and the European Golden Boot. He would also help Barcelona win the UEFA Cup by scoring in the final itself, along with winning the Spanish Super Cup and Copa del Rey, all at 20 years old. Ronaldo was at his physical prime at Barcelona, being insanely fast and strong, along with having the perfect size for a forward to be able to body defenders trying to get rough. And often, many of his goals would include him running around the goalkeeper like he was playing with kids. An Atletico Madrid player, Quentin Fortune, would say, "As a kid, I wanted to be Pele. I
Hey.
bought all the books, all the videos, and I studied what I could to be like the best. I set off on that path. Then I met Ronaldo. Some players were technical, some were quick, some were strong, some were smart. Ronaldo was all of those, which was absolutely
The
true.
full
Players
package.
would even try to foul him, but his quick movement, size, and strength, combined with his incredible dribbling, brushed defenders off like nothing. Jose Mourinho, back when he worked for FC Barcelona when Ronaldo was playing there, would say, "I have no doubt Ronaldo is the greatest player I have ever seen in my life." And he would later confirm the same thing in an interview back in 2014. Ronaldo's first and only season with Barcelona saw him as the youngest player to ever win the FIFA World Player of the Year award. However, he would only place second in Ballon d'Or voting, losing to Matthias Samar of Borussia Dortmund by a single vote. That's
Wow.
right, by a single vote. By the end of his career, Ronaldo would have had 3 Ballon d'Ors if he had won that one, which he clearly deserved, in my opinion. The very next season, in 1997,
Yes, sir.
Ronaldo would once
Everybody.
again break the world record transfer fee in back-to-back years, being the only player to ever do so. That's just how valuable he was. Inter Milan decided to go all out themselves and pay a €27 million fee to get him. While his goal-scoring numbers weren't as high, they were definitely...
Bro, that gotta feel good, bro.
What? Oh,
See
all the
little
kids,
the
yeah,
kids.
that love you.
Yeah.
Question for y'all, man. Or the people that might know.
Right.
Was Ronaldo one of the richest people back then? Like all the transfer money
Richest
that,
athletes.
yeah, richest athletes back then, because they basically saying this was one of the highest paid transfers.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was new and it was unbreakable. So what you think, bro? Like overall, you think that's
Yeah,
probably close to $1 billion back then? That's
billion?
probably
No, it's not $1 billion, bro. Was in the 90s, bro.
right.
So you gotta think the 90s was only 20 years ago, bro.
I'm basically saying the way how he making it seem, that's how he making it seem, bro. Like, main man, he was worth every penny. The transfer fee was crazy. You know you was gonna pay a cool penny when you getting him.
Yeah, I mean you was gonna pay a cool penny, but $1 billion, that's a bit, exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So
He was getting money though.
yeah, he was definitely getting money. Not that much money.
He was getting a lot of money.
Not $1 billion.
great as he was transitioning into the Serie A, which back then was considered the most heavily defensive league. Despite that, he still managed to score 34 goals in 47 matches.
And the best
which is
defensive
still an
league,
amazing
bro.
.72 goals per game ratio. Ronaldo also learned to become a more complete forward, racking up assists and
Oh!
taking and scoring free kicks. In his first season with Inter Milan, he would be rightfully handed the FIFA World Player of the Year award again, as well as finally winning the Ballon d'Or, making him the youngest player to ever win the award at 20 years old, which, and I can't stress enough, should have been his second Ballon d'Or, as he definitely deserved the one in 1996 as well. In 1998, Ronaldo was already considered the undisputed greatest striker in the world. At just 22 years old, he was already appointed as the captain of his Inter Milan squad, and although we would start to see him suffering a few injuries at this time and missing some games, he would still score 15 goals in 28 appearances, winning the Serie A Player of the Year award. He was phenomenal in the 1998 World Cup as well, scoring 4 goals and getting 3 assists, winning him the Player of the Tournament award. Unfortunately, Ronaldo and Brazil would infamously break down in the final and lost to France. But regardless of that, nobody questioned Ronaldo's skills for even a moment. However, in 1999, Ronaldo, who seemed absolutely unstoppable, infamously began to suffer a string of severe injuries. Ronaldo would limp off the pitch during a Lazio match, only to discover that he suffered a ruptured tendon on his knee and required major surgery. He would be gone for half a year until he would play the first leg of a Coppa Italia match. As history would have it, it was way too early for Inter Milan to let him play, as after only 6 minutes, he collapsed on the floor and the world would learn that he suffered a complete rupture of his kneecap.
Bro, I
What, yo?
and this is just throughout sports.
Right.
And it's very sad that, these billion-dollar sports teams, sports clubs, whatever, bro, they don't look at you as a person. They look at you as a product.
Right.
You're only as good to them as what you can produce. They shouldn't have cleared him to play back then. I remember back in the 2020 finals or the 2021 playoffs in the NBA when Anthony Davis had that groin injury.
Right.
You could tell that he was still in pain just doing the workouts, the pre-workouts, trying to, space his feet from side to side, and they still cleared him to play. He didn't last nothing but 4 or 5 minutes. Same thing here. Come on, man. I just think that these clubs and everything like that got to care about their players more. Because obviously, he's great. You know what I'm saying? His talent is undeniable. But you clear him to play, and he's not even 100% yet. And sometimes you got to save these athletes from themselves because people know how bad they want to play.
Right.
It's in them to play bad. The greatness is in them.
Right.
But I don't know, bro. That just rubbed me the wrong way.
It don't only be the doctors, though. It don't be the coaches. It be the players. Too be the players in there.
Sometimes you gotta save them for themselves. Somebody has to be thinking clearly somewhere.
Yeah, I feel you, but I understand what you're saying. The players be like that too, man. Just let me play.
No, I'm not letting you play.
That's how it be. The team losing.
Your leg's not right.
The tickets not selling. People not coming to the seats. The commissioner getting mad. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes on.
Get the commissioner out there. You put him on the field.
He gonna hurt himself.
Tendons. It was so impactful that opposing players like Diego Simeone even went up to him to help the young star. Like I said, Ronaldo was never a player that people hated. So even for opposing players, it was just sad to see.
Pure pain.
Ronaldo would miss the entirety of the 2000-2001 season and about
it seemed like he was loved by everybody.
2002 season. Many people thought that after all the surgeries and irreplaceable damage to his knees, Ronaldo would never be the same, that he would lose his touch, skill, and eye for goal. However, the 2002 World Cup would shock the entire world and forever establish his name as the phenomenon. Prior to the World Cup, Brazil was doing horrendous, and to many, were lucky to even qualify for the tournament. But with Ronaldo playing, it was a different story. He would lead his country to the 2002 World Cup trophy, scoring in every match except the quarterfinal against England, ultimately ending with 8 goals and winning the tournament's Golden Boot. His comeback was talked about all over the world and would earn him the 2002 FIFA World Player of the Year award and the 2002 Ballon d'Or, which nobody questioned at all. And I just have to remind you guys again, should have been his 3rd Ballon d'Or. When Ronaldo signed with Real Madrid after the World Cup, his jersey sales would break all records on the very first day. Ronaldo would score in the final season match for Real Madrid, winning them the La Liga title as well as scoring in the Intercontinental Cup and Spanish Super Cup finals.
Boy, you're scoring machine, yo.
Famously score a hat-trick against Manchester United in the Champions League quarterfinal, which caused the entirety of Old Trafford to stand and give him a loud applause as he exited the game on the 80th minute. In the Champions League semi-final, he scored a goal and helped Real Madrid win 2-1 over Juventus on the first leg, but received an injury and wouldn't play during their second meeting, much to the demise of Real Madrid, as without him, they were eliminated from the competition. He would end his first season in Madrid scoring 30 goals and having 8 assists in 44 appearances, a .68 goals per game ratio. The next season, Ronaldo was visibly...
How do y'all feel, or how did the fans feel? Did he create some type of hatred, y'all, when he went from Barcelona? He went from Barcelona to AC. No, he was with AC first, right?
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Okay.
Did he go back to AC or he went to Real Madrid? I think he went to Real Madrid, right?
He went to Real Madrid after, I think the World Cup.
Yeah, that's the national team. That don't really matter to him.
That don't matter, but
no, it do matter, but I think he's with Barcelona, then Real Madrid, y'all. Long story short is, how do y'all think the fans feel when he went from Barcelona to Real Madrid? Did he create some type of hatred out of fans? Because they say he was loved by everybody. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. If I was a Barcelona fan, I would have been mad.
Yeah.
I would have been mad. Like, hold up. We need you, baby.
But most Barcelona fans are mad at Real Madrid because we just a better team.
You gonna wind up really getting yourself hurt.
I'm just being honest.
Different. He seemed like he gained a lot of weight compared to his physical peak prior to the injuries that destroyed his knees. However, not too many people took too much attention to it at the time, as he was still doing what he did best, scoring beautiful goals. Real Madrid were actually on track to win a treble in Ronaldo's second season, but injuries again prevented him from reaching further accomplishments. He would miss the Copa del Rey final, which they would lose, and also get eliminated in the Champions League quarterfinal without him. This is also the season
way how he played, bro, it seemed like he's skipping.
Goal. Ronaldo would still manage 31 goals and 13 assists in 48 matches. A
Not bad at all.
.65 goals per game
Still
ratio,
not bad.
which was still impressive considering all the stars Madrid had during their Galacticos era that individually could all find their own ways of getting the ball in the back of the net. Within the next few seasons at Real Madrid, Ronaldo's performances would gradually decrease over the years, scoring less and less while also noticeably losing pace and gaining a lot of weight. In fact, during his 2 final seasons of Real Madrid, he would only play a total of 40 matches, which is less than he played on his 3rd season alone. Although, even with this, it by no means meant that he performed poorly for Madrid at all, maintaining above a .50 goals per game ratio up until his final season, where he managed to make only 15 appearances. Unfortunately, Madrid fans could see the end of the road for Ronaldo at the Bernabeu. His final years at Real Madrid were plagued with injuries, fitness issues, and substantial weight gain. Although he still had the skill, unfortunately, Ronaldo's body simply couldn't keep up with it. And with this, Ronaldo would depart Real Madrid in 2007 and head back to Italy to play for AC Milan. Despite the clear lack of fitness, Ronaldo still managed to score 7 goals in 14 matches, a testament to his pure skill alone. It's when he was in AC Milan that, on top of all the injuries he received during his career, he was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. And for anyone who doesn't know, it slows down a person's metabolism extremely, making it very easy to gain weight in a short amount of time and much more difficult for you to lose it. This condition was diagnosed in 2007, but, as many expect, could have been present with Ronaldo ever since 2003. After his World Cup winning year, Ronaldo's 2nd season for AC Milan saw him playing less than 300 minutes, which for anyone who witnessed him in his prime was truly a saddening sight, as during a match he would once again suffer a horrifying knee injury that required him to get wheeled off directly to the hospital, where he wouldn't play football for several months once again. Ronaldo would finally go back to Brazil to play the last few years of his career. In 2009, if you were to look at Ronaldo and didn't know any better, you would think that he was already retired, as his weight gain was even more severe. Nonetheless, in his 3 seasons with Brazilian side Corinthians, he managed to help them win the Brazilian Cup in 2009. Although clearly a shadow of what he was before, Ronaldo was still loved by the people to no end. Every single game he scored in sent fans absolutely wild with happiness at just seeing their idol score once more. In fact, in his first season, he scored 8 goals in 9 matches, rallying the citizens to request the Brazilian national team to call him up just one more time, for old time's sake. That's just how much the people of Brazil respected and loved him. They knew he wasn't there to score and dominate like he used to, but to just see him touch the ball and even score made the fans go absolutely wild. Watching him score some of the last goals of his career,
They broke the whole
They
thing.
broke the thing, yeah.
Bro, it's crazy, yo, how much love he seemed like he got. And he was an amazing guy, bro. They just want to see him.
Seemed like he gave a lot of love, too.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
That's why I like it. I'm getting that type of energy and vibe from him, bro. It's like it's not too many negative comments just about him. You feel me? And you know, we done heard our comments about some players, bro.
Lord have mercy.
You feel me? Yeah, that's crazy.
can't help but just smile, as you can feel just how special of a moment it is for not only himself,
That's
but
his
his
last
fans
goal
and
right
peers
there.
as well.
Wow.
Ronaldo announced his retirement in 2011, saying that his hyperthyroidism had gotten the best of him, and the many severely crippling injuries he received throughout his career were just too much for his body to handle. To this day, Ronaldo remains one of the most iconic players ever, and to some, he was even the greatest. For me, I believe he was the most perfect and complete forward that has ever played. His ability to score, dribble, and finish on top of his strength and speed in his prime, at least to me, is on a class of its own. He wasn't lucky enough to win the Champions League because of crucial injuries and unfortunate times, but that doesn't take anything away from his career. Ronaldo would certainly be my main choice as the starting forward for my all-time 11, and I have no doubt in my mind that he certainly belongs there. If anything, Ronaldo's story only makes me appreciate players I love watching even more. We never know when something might happen to them or when they'll finally hang their boots for the last time. That's why I made it my mission to watch my favorite players for as long as I can. And you can do it too with ESPN+. ESPN Plus lets you watch your favorite football matches live in HD and in any device you could possibly think of. From Serie A to Bundesliga, FA Cup, MLS, or...
That's it right there, bro. Yo, try to slide that in there. Raymond, we rocking with you.
Yeah, Raymond, you the man, bro, but we seen what you just did.
Overall, though, bro, this guy right here, Ronaldo Nazario, What you think, family? Like, we finally got it right. We've been saying clip something, but we've been getting the dude wrong, bro. Robert Carlos, Ronaldinho, and Ronaldo Nazario. Ronaldo Nazario. The 3 R's. That's crazy because I stay hearing them say that in the comment section. I'm like, 3 R's? There's only 2 I know. But overall, what you think about the video, bro?
I think it was great. It definitely opened my eyes to who he actually was and actually how a complete player was. And I like that, you know, Raymar actually highlighted his downs too. So, you know, definitely like the video, real insightful, you know what I'm saying? So he's all world.
Yeah,
all
facts,
world.
Facts. One of the greatest players I ever seen, bro. And it's something about Brazilians that gets us, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I just feel like we connected to them. So tell you what, it's a lot of amazing players out there. But them Brazilians, bro.
Brazilians just different, baby.
Yeah, fact. But this is an amazing
They
video.
built different.
Amazing video, Raymar. Look, y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. And if y'all stayed this long, think about subscribing to our Patreon, bro. We're going to be throwing Champion Leagues, highlights, and everything up there.
Dang.
Feel me? Story time, everything. If y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Nick DUNSON.
And I'm Mookie DUNSON.
And we out, baby. 1.